Havering Council, I hope that I've pronounced that correctly. Havering Council cancelled a planned lighting of a Hanukkah menorah event because it cited that it might inflame tensions. And therefore, I am extremely pleased to say that one of our supporters today, and an organization I'm proud to be associated with, the Muslim Association of Britain, issued a statement reaching out to the council as well as to the Jewish community. And allow me 2 minutes to read the statement. It's a brief one. We are incredibly concerned at reports of Havering Council cancelling a planned lighting of a Hanukkah menorah. This decision is offensive to our Jewish brothers and sisters. No one should be afraid to practice, celebrate, or express their faith in our country. A menorah celebrating a Jewish festival will not inflame tensions and cause offense. Havering Council should reconsider their decision and not help feed hate and anti-Semitism in Britain. Our religion teaches us that we are all brothers and sisters in humanity. Thus, we stand ready to offer our support to our Jewish brothers and sisters who feel threatened and afraid. We will offer our stewards to ensure the smooth running and security of any event and stand shoulder to shoulder with British Jews in the face of the scourge of anti-Semitism. I think that the Muslim Association of Britain deserve our appreciation for that statement. Our next speaker is Salma Karmi Ayyoub, a criminal barrister and external consultant for the Palestinian rights organization Al-Haq. Now, I'm not sure Al-Haq translated, is it the truth or rights? Rights, excellent. So, Salma, you have about 6 to 7 minutes to talk about the plight of the Palestinians and legal frameworks. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm aware that people have been sat listening to talks for a long time, so thank you very much for your concentration, and thank you also very much for being invited to speak on this distinguished panel. So what I thought I would do in the time that I have is to just try to give a brief overview of the crime of genocide and why I think there is a strong, certainly very plausible case that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. Because I think it's a term that's used a lot and kind of bandied around, but maybe not everybody is aware of what it really means, legally speaking. And then to talk briefly about why it's important when we talk about genocide, what distinguishes it from other crimes, and what it could give rise to in terms of accountability mechanisms, which many of the other speakers have referenced, and I know are important to us. Is it better if I hold the mic like around there? I feel like there's kind of an echo or something when it's closer. Perfect. Yeah, okay. So, just because I'm going to put a question out to all of you. Is there anyone who actually knows what the definition of genocide is, and legally speaking, who wants to give it a shot? Just because I know you've been listening to us talking for ages, it's nice to have a bit of participation. Yes, go on.
It's the intent to kill any number of a particular religious, ethnic, or even political group. So I think that alone is enough to take Netanyahu to court.
Well, I think you've got sort of to the essence of it. So I'll just run through very quickly what the definition is. So genocide means certain acts, which I'll come to, which are committed with an intent, as the gentleman said, an intent to destroy in whole or part a national, ethnical, racial or religious group as such. And the underlying acts are killings of members of the group, but could also be causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group, and deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. And there are other acts too, but I think those 3 acts are the most relevant, most salient to what's happening in Gaza. And just so you're aware, this is codified in something called the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide of 1948, that most countries are signatory to. including our country.